What's up, guys? Back with another video. I think this one's gonna be pretty sweet. We're gonna go do some boulders on top of this mountain right over here. That one up there, right over there. I just said there like 5 times, but it is a-okay because this is gonna be sick. I'm stoked. We might climb some high balls. Yeah, they're just high, but they're just big boulders if you think about it. They're just like 60-foot boulders. That's a joke. Anyway, this is gonna be sick. Let's get to it. All right, so we're hiking up to the spot where we're gonna be doing some climbs. And look at the view, dude. It is sick. Also, I noticed that guy, which is a potential next target. Maybe next time. That'd be pretty sick. It looks fun. I've gone and checked it out before on a bike. And it was cool. It looked a little chossy, but you know, nothing too bad. Just needs a little bit of cleanup work. Then you can go do some climbs on it. I think it's about 50 feet tall, so not too bad. Anyway, let's just cut up at the top so that I can stop walking. All right, sick. We're at the top of this sick little mountain. We're gonna head down that way, do some fun little climbs. Yeah, it's crazy how when I cut the camera, I magically teleport, and that's so nice. I don't have to hike. Or I guess you don't. Yeah, I do have to hike. That was a lie. I'm sorry I tricked you guys. I have to hike. You guys don't have to watch me hike, because that's boring as crap. All right, let's get down there. Ow, man. Just cut my arm on a stick. Let's get down there. All right, so upon further inspection, I'm not even at the right rock. I'm supposed to be over there, and I'm over here. So let's figure that out. Also, dude, the view is sick. All right, so without further ado, let's get on into some climbing. We're gonna be doing this wall right up here. It's just a super slabby little, I think 5'9". Yeah, 5'9". And it's super chill. Ooh, that's fun. I love how the rock type just like completely changes as you go. And the view is spectacular. And I've done this climb definitely at least 10 times, probably like 20 times. But it's been a minute. So we're just gonna ease into it. And the rock quality here is all so nice. Ooh, that's fun. I've never seen this little crack before. Well, no, I totally have. I've just never climbed in it. I want this climb to be a little longer. So I'm gonna go ahead and traverse on over here. Boom. Sweet. Uh-oh. My camera setup is so jank. It's a chest mount for my phone that I put on my head. There we go. Ooh, mega jugs. Oh yeah. Ooh, I love a juggy finish. So nice. Hell yeah. That was sick. All right, that was awesome. Let's go do some more. All right, sweet. So next up, we're gonna do a little climb on the leaning tower right up there. This one I've also climbed before a whole lot. It's super chill. And then after this, I'm tempted to go do that crack over there. I don't think I've ever done it before, which makes me a little hesitant. But I'll at least go check it out. And like, this is barely soloing. It's low key, it's not that bad. Like, these are easy single pitch climbs I've done a million times. It's basically, I don't know, well, it kind of is, but it's easy. A little sheared bolt there. Not that way. There we go. Not trying to be off route. I don't know how much I trust that hold. Not a whole lot. So we're gonna divert paths out this way. Uh-oh, now we're in the bushes. Okay. Here we go. Let's finish this thing out. That was a little scary. You don't want to be in a position to be scared when you're soloing. And I wasn't really at the point where I was like scared for my safety. It was more just scared that I would soon be scared for my safety. And I don't want to do that. Because that means something has gone wrong. If you're ever soloing and you're like, shit, where am I? Or shit, this is scary. Something's gone wrong. Ooh. So let's not put ourselves in that position. As much as I would have loved to finish this climb because it's cool, we're not going to do that. Just going to meander up the side. Ooh, a little pond. Sick. That was cool. I'll take it. Oh, there's a little cave down there. And I'm going to check out that crack still, but probably not climb it. Let's see. Ooh, a little chipmunk. All right, so I took a look at that crack, and it looks like 5'8", 5'9", all the way to the top. So hopefully no surprises. I don't think there will be. I checked it out pretty good. Looks chill. Oh, a really old piton. Sweet. Oh, there's that little cave we saw. Oh, not really a cave. I figured it wouldn't be, but one can always hope. All right, sweet. The view from here is always so good. It looks like this hasn't been climbed in a good long while. So, I don't know. I'm probably the first to do it in at least a few years. I mean, there's no chalk. Everything's covered in lichen and its chassis is crap. But it's still like 5'8". Low-key like 5'7". There we go. That was sick. All right, that one was cool. I'm glad I went and did that. Huh. You know what? Hell yeah. That was fun. All right, so that about wraps it up for the video. That was sick. I'm super happy with all that. Yeah, more content coming soon. Hope you guys enjoyed. That's cool. Yeah, stay safe out there, guys. Don't go like solo stuff, even if it's little. If you're not super confident in it, or just don't go do it at all. It's dumb. Anyway, yeah, see ya. Okay, I know I said the video's over, but I found this cool little like shrine. In the back of this cave thing on the side of the cliff, and I just wanted to point that out because I thought it was cool. Anyway, the video is like actually done now. See you guys.